All right, everyone. Welcome back to Control. We're gonna just jump straight into it and speak with Emily here.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
All right. I really can't tell if Jesse is talking to us or something else. Like if she's saying that Emily might find about us, the player, who's in control. Making another phone call, and we've got Ati, the janitor. I really liked the music that he was playing. I still haven't figured out. It's somewhere Scandinavian, I believe, where that music is from, but I'm not entirely sure. And we're going to be going to this Department of Maintenance, which I guess Ati, if he's head janitor, this is like his domain. That's what I would expect at the very least. Wow, that is a sizable maintenance section. What the heck do they have down here? This looks like a missile silo or something. I mean, Federal Bureau of Control. Probably wouldn't be that surprising if they actually did have a missile silo down here. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is also able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I've dismissed the theory. Okay, so Emily's the one that's saying all of this. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done. Refer to file blank for full report. Okay. Para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the blank object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are only capable of as little as blank. So that's the like missile silo floppy disk that we found. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some blank exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Alright, do you actually have more for me? You have a little
Jesse.
red triangle on you. Doesn't actually look like anything. I mean, we have all
You
this.
mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue if she's talking to us or not. Director
This
Trench.
Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the para-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
So,
Got it. Thanks.
I don't think Jessie got it. That seemed to have flown over her head. So altered items cannot be bound versus objects of power can be bound to people.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
It's all a big cover-up.
Thanks, Emily.
Can't
sure I'll have
trust
more
the previous heads.
Just let me know.
So I made a
Do you hear
comparison in the...
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I don't hear singing. Is that the hiss getting into you, Emily? Do I need to keep an eye on you? Anyways, though, I was saying, in the last episode, I was making a lot of connections between...
Singing. Sounds like it's
Wait, I
coming
am
from the
hearing
elevator.
singing. From the elevator. Okay. I was making a lot of connections between this and SCP. SCP also has... So their main group in that is called the Foundation. And the Foundation has like a head of a board. And that board is pretty sketchy also. They don't really give out information. If people find out stuff they're not supposed to know, they end up typically getting terminated, and not in the usual sense of being terminated, if you know what I mean. Wait, what's the difference between executive affairs and... Oh wait, I think I was in here earlier. Where the heck is this elevator? I know it's in this room somewhere. I've seen it before. Is that it over there? Oh no, it's literally right here. Okay. There's Ahti's cart.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Alright.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
I mean, that elevator wasn't supposed to work, so apparently Ahti... I mean, it was kind of obvious, but he's hiding some secrets. Maybe he's like a altered item or something? I don't really know what forms they can take. SCPs can take on the shapes of humans,
Sector is
so...
the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
I mean, let's just hope that
The
Ahti is a
portal override
benevolent
right
force.
there, in the control room. How do we get there?
There's a control point right there. And apparently this is glass? Doesn't look like glass, but... apparently it is. Alright, well, we can make our way around. So we have ventilation in the janitor's office up here. It's kind of fun knocking these guys over. Alright, let's knock out that guy's shield. So, throwing objects is really good against the shields. It's also just good against them in general. It does a lot of damage to them. Alright, all of these guys are down. Let's cleanse this control point, see what changes. This is such a cool feature, the fact that the terrain, like, molds out of the way so that way you can actually see. Like, we couldn't even see that sign before. And now a hallway and a new doorway is opened up. Locked door. So that leads to the Blackrock Quarry and Blackrock Processing. This is ventilation and the janitor's office. So this was the way we were going. Alright. 2 guys down. Combat isn't super difficult in this game. I mean, so far at least. What the heck is this? Is this poison? This looks poisonous. Out of the way. Oh yeah, that is poisonous. Stay out of that, whatever that is. Does that break the poison? No, that still definitely looks poisonous. Alright, is that about to explode? That looks like it's about to. Alright, who else do we have? Oh, more people down here, okay. It was like, I thought that we'd killed all the hiss in this area, but apparently not. They're like hiding, which, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it does just extend the length of the combat, you know? Come out wherever you are, hiss. Basically the vibe I'm trying to get from him. It's a situation where I'm not locked in here with the hiss, they're locked in here with me, because they're hiding like little, honestly, little bitches. Okay, Jesse, let us progress forward. Oh, here's the janitor's office.
What's down
Ahti?
that way?
Down that way? A Mary Chase. What is that? Investigate the strange light in the break room. Oh, that is pretty strange. It's also quite disorienting. What the heck is causing that? Oh, was it The microwave? What's causing that? What's actually causing that light? I can't tell. Whoa. Okay. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse object of power.
This place makes me nauseous.
Was I supposed to destroy the floor there, or did it just break after a while?
How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
It's not creepy. Alright, cool. We cleansed the merry-go-round. Control to evade. Oh, okay, so it's just a block function. Oh, I instantly got crushed. Very nice. I meant to get crushed there, if anybody asks. Ooh, that almost ended up with me falling to my death. Alright, upsy daisy. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Well, okay. So, use control evade to safely avoid their attacks. I am out of energy because I used it all. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm gonna die here. Am I supposed to just be... Oh, I'm supposed to be sprinting out of here, not just sitting there taking it to the face. Was that a success, the board? I feel like I got kind of beaten up there. Okay. Anyways, let's progress onwards. I didn't see what those achievements I just got were, but I'm assuming it had something to do with binding myself to the objects of power. So, Jessie is a very strong para-utilitarian. Fuck your coffee mug. She's a very strong para-utilitarian. That's completely fine, but is it normal? Oh god, it's this nightmare fuel again. Is it normal for people to bind to multiple objects of power? I don't think I've seen any mention of that before. God, this stuff is just complete nightmare fuel. And this is supposed to be a children's show.
Drawing the pyramid. The what? The pyramid. What's a pyramid? The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home. I miss my home.
Ah, very nice. That gives me complete... I don't know if anybody's heard of this show before, but Channel Zero, it was like a show that depicts a channel where it's supposed to be like kids shows, but it's all like horror stuff. Like Candle Cove was one of the seasons for it, where they had like this monster that was made out of teeth and stuff. There's like a nice little poster of Ahti there. Really low res because I had to crank all of the quality down quite a bit so that way my hopefully I'm not having any screen tearing this time. So hopefully it should be fine for the recording equipment. But yeah, Channel Zero, check it out. Really weird show, aired years and years ago, like 2016 I think.
Well done.
Check it out.
You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
All right, clearance level 2. Yeah, so he can like listen to Jesse's narrating, so he's definitely something more powerful. Also the fact, so I got the position as director, right? And he keeps saying that I'm his assistant. So this is just a theory, but maybe Ahti is like a representation of the oldest house, like embodied as a human. That would be my guess at the very least, and that's why he's able to like hear me the way he can, me being Jesse in this case, and all of that. It's all a theory, I have no clue. What a mess. Yep. Burn the trash. Burn the trash around the furnace.
Throw it into fire. Burn it all.
That is quite a ways away.
Into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Alright, I will try to burn it into a reindeer, not a moose. No promises, but I will do my best, Ahti. I think this just is the quick way back from where I just was. Yeah. That was where the carousel thingy was. The object of power.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Simple enough, our duty is to keep the lights on. Oh, how convenient this came up right as we came down here. I heard it approaching and assumed there would be an enemy on this elevator, because who else sent it up, you know? Alright. What do we got over here? Erish escaped OOP. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. Well, a little too late. I already bound it to myself. Quite destructively, might I add. I just go along and it breaks everything around me. Wait, are those actual people?
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Oh, there's actual people here. I guess they have the HRAs, so they can be here.
Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Let's read this real fast and then we'll talk to him. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ahti, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Yeah, so Ahti is, Ahti's something
We're
special.
on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Okay, so we need to fix some stuff, and we still have to burn that trash.
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we're all going with it.
Oh, thanks, Frank.
Nice. Good having something highly volatile right in the middle of downtown New York. You know, what's the worst that could happen, right? Alright, getting all these Chivos. I don't actually know if that'll show up on the recording software, so if I'm referencing stuff you can't see, I apologize. I'm just getting achievements as we go along. So which way am I actually going? I guess I could head towards the garbage, burn this stuff in the furnace, you know, do my janitorial duties, because I feel that takes priority over stopping the HSC from blowing up. I hear some hiss. Where are they at? What the heck are these things? Oh, we got explodey boys. Huh. Well, these guys are just throwing themselves into the fire, so to speak. It's not going to do them much good, if I'm honest. But, sure, if they want to just keep yeeting themselves at me, makes my job easier. Should honestly get a more clear line of sight on it, is what I should do. I need more energy. Oh, they disappeared. What was that about? Oh, is that because I was like too close to the people, so they disappeared or something? Must have been out of their, I would guess I was outside of like their spawn range. Oh, does that mean that I have to fight all of them again? Ugh. Not a huge deal, but there are quite a lot of them, I will admit, which is a little spooky. I wonder... Okay, I can just dodge out of the way after they try and blow themselves up. Wow. That hiss residue or whatever it is makes it very difficult to see once they do that sort of stuff. But anyways, we killed them all. Am I still going towards the furnace? I sure am. Alright, towards the furnace. Let's burn some stuff. Every man's dream. Easy enough. Alright, let's just take out all of these guys. There we go. Oh, I thought that was everyone. That's my mistake for assuming that it would be that easy. Oh, it's one of these flying guys. These guys are actually kind of annoying. Just because they can throw stuff at me. Oh my gosh. Please don't blow up on me. Okay. They all went boom. Looks like that is everyone, so we can cleanse this control point. After you cleanse a control point, can like hiss no longer come here, since we now control this point of the Bureau? That would be my assumption, but I have no actual proof to verify that. Alright, furnace chamber. Head towards the bright light like the bugs that we are. Is this trash?
Did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Very nice. I mean, to be fair, the barrels of hazardous biological material probably isn't going to burn itself, Jesse, so get to work. I think all of these are just bouncing back, not actually doing what I want them to.
My name is Dr. Pierce.
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Ah. Well, we got ourselves a loony. She's feeding people to the furnace. At first I thought that was a legitimate, like, oh yeah, we actually do have, like, something going on here, but no. She's been drinking a little bit too much of the Kool-Aid, as they say. Ew, what the heck is that? That's yummy. It looks like guts or something. Some nice viscera. Okay, let us grab up this guy. And we'll yeet it on into the bin. And it looks like there's maybe 1 or 2 left. There's this guy. Oh, what did I just do? I think it got caught, so... Is it still down here? Oh. Document. Mail tube complaint. Hey Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. Rodriguez. Or Rodriguez, that's not helping anyone. We need more synergy coming from you, Rodriguez, you know? We need you to be a team player in this tough period of transition we are undergoing. God, you know, you ever hear that stupid stuff that frickin' management always loves to say? Big words like synergy and team development and stuff, and it's like, you're not developing anything, you are just making life more difficult. Alright, there are good management out there, don't get me wrong. I've had some amazing managers in my time, but they sure do love to make life difficult. Some people, they just get power hungry. They don't have any real power, so when they are given it, even if it's a small position like a regular job, being a manager or something, they roll with it, and bam, they are suddenly... Is that the barrel I'm after? I feel like it must be. And suddenly, they are corrupt with power.
That's all of them.
There we go. Oh yeah, there's literally an achievement called The Importance of Synergy and Interdepartmental... I missed what that last one said, but interdepartmental something. It's all of those BS terms that they force feed you to make you believe that we're all part of a big team. You're doing 99% of the work, but as management, we're part of the team too, so we all have to work together.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
What do you think I'm doing? Well, I'm not actually fixing it right now, but I'm working towards it. Am I being shot from below? Alright. All these Hiss folks taken out. NSC coolant pumps. Big ol' section. It's actually got 2 offshoot areas as well.
Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the coal.
Yeah? Okay, alright, we have batteries over here. I'm guessing we have to plug them in. Oh, there's more batteries up here. Where are we plugging these in at? Clog complaint. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Ahti keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner, extreme strength. So we have some sort of sentient clog, and their thought process is, yeah, let's use some drain cleaner. Okay, so we just need to plug in the batteries. Take out their shield. Okay, yeah, that definitely is the move. Use that against shield guys. Alright, is that all of them? Doesn't look like it is because there's a Hiss thing there. Oh yeah, here we go. I kind of wish there was almost a radar or something, just so that way you could see, oh, okay, we have, you know, these people over here, so... I don't know. It would make it a little easier. It's not a huge deal or anything, but... Investigate what is blocking the pipe.
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes.
Oh my god.
He is very clever. He's trying to sneak me.
Ow.
Or put his hand in the fist.
What the hell is
And they were gonna use some drain cleaner on it.
I've ever seen.
It's like a big sentient mass of feces. It's like, real yummy. Whoa, gosh. Alright, we will just slide on by that. Oh, that is just gross. Alright, that mound is taken out. This is just gross all around. Respect janitors if you ever see them. Obviously they're not dealing with stuff like this in real life, but like it is not easy to do janitorial services cleaning up other people's filth, so respect them. Alright, it looks like it is slowly draining. In general, just be polite to everyone. You know, you don't know people's stories, so always try and be nice and spread the kindness. Don't be entitled. Everybody's got their own stuff going on. Just understand that.
Just hold together a little longer.
Alright, that's 2 of 3 pipes, or pumps even. Where's the last one gonna be? Actually, I'm gonna find it first and then grab a battery, just because you can't sprint while you're carrying one. Oh, was there literally one right at the entrance and I didn't notice that?
There go the pipes. Nothing.
Well, there you have it. I never claimed to be particularly perceptive. Alright. I'm a little scared standing right next to that hiss thingy, just because I don't know if stuff can spawn there or not. I also don't like that they have the high ground and I don't this time. Alright, let's try and get up here. There we go, much better. Light him up, Jesse. Oh, he went down. Did that actually manage to take anyone out? I don't think it did, but it was worth a shot. Combat in this game is a little weird. Like, it's very fluid, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it just feels simplistic, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You just kind of go through the motions, hit stuff, rinse and repeat, wait for them to stop spawning, and then you can actually move on and do what you're trying to do. Where's this last guy? Oh. Oh, okay. Trooper 2nd Class Kopok. Oh gosh, this guy has a big shield. Wow. I need more energy. Can I upgrade the energy? Like the total amount I have? I hope he can't regenerate that shield, because that took quite a bit just to take out the shield itself. Oh god. This guy is just one tough cookie. Alright. let's stun him long enough for us to reload. I think, yeah, that's just kind of the move. Oh gosh, that was not good. Okay, give us some health. We really need it. Okay, so coolant is back up. Level 2 takes us back to the power plant, so I'm guessing just the entrance from whence we came. And then from there we can go and do the energy converters. Alright, this is a quite long elevator, actually. Alright, and are we back at the NSC? We sure are. And apparently our allies are under attack. That is okay though, because we have the power of lighting people up. I like having unlimited ammo, but at the same time, I think it would be nice if, like, this gun didn't have unlimited ammo, and you had to scavenge ammo, just because, like, I don't know, I guess I need better ammo efficiency, perks or whatever, mods, I think they called them. But yeah, for now it just feels like you can only shoot for like 2 seconds and then you are out of bullets. Bringing in reinforcements. Did I take out that officer guy there? Or is he hiding? Oh, did I knock him off of the map? I think I might have. Well, there you go. That's one ready to take someone out. Alright, let's try and get those headshots where we can. Flank him, you said? Are there more of them? Whoa, my frames just dropped for a second there. Oh, my frames are like big time dropping. What's going on? I hear shooting going on. But what? Oh, did this guy like survive getting knocked off maybe? No. What the heck are they shooting at? Hello, are you guys okay? Oh wait, there's stuff up here. I see. Okay, there we go. Are my frames gonna chill? No, they're still freaking out a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, abilities. Let's see what we've got. More melee damage. More energy, okay, that's what I was wanting. More health, that could be nice too. Or more launch damage, that's pretty good also. Use 3 to unlock additional weapon form slot. Use 15 to unlock an additional personal mod slot and another additional personal slot. So I have 9 skill points in total. Let's get more launch damage, more energy, and more health. And then are these 2 each? They're 3 each. Oh, okay. Well then let's do extra energy and... Oh, that one's 2. Why do they do that? That's awkward. Oh, I could launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. That could be cool. But I need more energy, to be honest. And let's do more launch damage, because I'm using it so much anyways. Astral constructs, weapon forms. Construct Shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. So it is a shotgun, is what you're saying. Sure, let's construct it. Astral construction, okay. F to switch weapon form. Okay, so I can use like long-range pistol or shotgun. Wow, what is going on with my frames right now? They are just dipping. Let's chill for a minute, guys. I don't think it would be anything in here. I literally have everything basically as low as I can have it, which is unfortunate. It makes the game definitely seem kind of fugly, but it's still a pretty game, don't get me wrong, but it could be so much prettier, you know? Alright, I actually missed a side room back at the pumps, which is interesting, but, oops, pressing the wrong button. That's okay though, I need to stop hitting stuff, oh my gosh. My little tiny pea brain cannot comprehend pressing all of these buttons, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, see, that was a rocket they just launched, so if I can get the ability to launch those back, that could be pretty cool. Okay, let's actually take out this person, because they're a little spooky. For Jessie apparently having no training whatsoever, she sure does mess up people when it comes to firing weapons. Like, she has ungodly accuracy. Maybe the, I don't know, maybe the gun itself has, like, some built-in stabilizers for her aim. I don't really know. I can't make any assumptions, but... Did that open up anything? Oh, it's to the elevator. Alright, what do we got?
We need to hurry.
I'm working on it, Jessie. Take out these guys. Alright, there's more of that poisonous stuff. Another control point.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig fans inside the plant has a shit fit.
As eloquent as ever, Ahti. Alright, let's take out all these folks. Sorry, I'm not speaking a whole lot, I'm just kind of focusing on the combat, because while it's not exactly difficult, it has the potential to be if I don't be careful, you know? I know I'm, for the most part though, doing some amazing commentary, just sitting here, not saying anything, while I'm fighting. Alright, I saw a energy point right here, so we will hook that bad boy in. Okay, it's 1 of 3 again. Gosh, there are a lot of enemies in here. Rather than, like the last one, they did it kind of wave by wave as you put in the pumps, they're just dropping everything on me all at once. Really, I can't climb over this? Or break the fence? How the heck do I even get in there then? Ow. Okay. Thanks for the rocket, I guess. Appreciate it. Also, was I just getting shot from over here, or was I imagining that? Alright, well there's 2. Oh my gosh, I almost just fell to my death. And there's 3.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Alright, any actual documents in here? Does not look like it. We haven't gotten a whole lot of documents this episode. I mean, we are in the maintenance department, so I'm not expecting like a bunch of, you know, super confidential reports and stuff, but I was expecting a little more, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh well. I want to see, is there another way out of here? No, it looks like it's all enclosed, so we will just go out the way we came then. Get that out of the way. Alright, and we should be back out in the NSC. God, my frames just died again. Something about this. I guess it is a really large room, but wow, it does not like me messing with all this stuff. NSC energy converters elevator. Is that elevator the way that we actually need to go? Oh yeah, there's like a green light on the elevator now. So hopefully this button should now work and take us to the control room. Here we go. Blackrock Quarry. We might check that out later, but for now let's just go to the control room. Alright. And out we go. Oh, literally talking about how we haven't been getting reports, and there we go. Next game is Wednesday at 8 usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstenstall's turn. Remus. Do you by chance have a friend named Romulus? Asking for no one in particular. God, I kind of wish I had a grenade. They're like all clumped up right there. Maybe I'll get a grenade as we go forward. One can hope. I like explosives. Oh my gosh. My accuracy just died. I decided to stop actually aiming and start making the... Ow, oh my god. Melee hurts. Wow. He almost one-shot me there just by punching me. Alright, let's cleanse this control point.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown. Could only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
Alright, well. Conveniently enough, that machine is gun-shaped. It's weird to think that this gun used to be like Excalibur, or stuff along those lines. And I guess just over the years and years and years, it's changed its shape.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I
Okay.
think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it.
For a biscuit?
You two should get to know each other.
I really can't tell if she's talking to me or someone else. Oh yeah, we have level 2 clearance now, so what do we got in here? Book Club Lopez. Whoops. I gotta manually select it now. Must have been a case file? No. Correspondence. It has to be this, right? Book Club. Unless you review by Captain Lopez. These days, most young adult novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all lived in walled cities now because dystopian future, and along the way they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for young adult. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure, and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. Is this actually like a book? Unless you... I'm gonna be unprofessional for a moment here. Unless you... No, it's not actually a real book. It is, however, on the Control Wiki, fun fact. Alright. God, my frames just keep dying. They do not like this maintenance sector at all. Alright, well, let's get the heck out of here then, so we don't have to deal with that, shall we? Nope, locked door. Alright, let us return. Can I just go anywhere now? I can. Well, I'm gonna go to the executive sector right now and go back to Emily. Alright, and we are back in the executive sector.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Actually, I can do way more than 20. I was yeeting some stuff pretty far. Well, anyways, I think this is a good point to stop. Next time we will be picking up, speaking with Emily and finding out what her next steps are. Probably finding some more of the chief's staff would be my guess. Maybe go after Darling, or I think they said Marshall was one of the people. I don't know. We'll figure out as we go along. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.